Hey, so we're going to make a peach salsa, and we have these beautiful peaches that came from our neighbor's yard. They're completely organic, and we have so many of them. So we're going to look for great ways to use them up. And I'm going to make a quart of fermented peach salsa. I'm going to use this jar. I didn't sterilize it, but I washed it with hot soapy water, and I'm going to use this to create layers for all the ingredients. So I'm going to use about 2 to 3 peaches, about a cup, maybe a little bit more of peaches. I'm going to use about half a cup of tomatoes, chopped tomatoes. I have a bunch of chopped cilantro. I have a bunch of chopped red onions and some red bell pepper. And I have some lemon juice here. I have salt. I'm going to use about 2 teaspoons of salt for this size bell jar. And the secret ingredient, I'm going to add some of this Hawthorne Valley ginger garlic raw heat. This stuff is so great. So I'm going to add some of that to kind of give it a little bit of a spice. And that's it. So now I'm going to start to layer the items in the jar, and then I'm going to take them out, mix them up in a bowl with all the ingredients, and then put them back in the jar and get them ready for ferments. Okay, a little bit of lemon juice, because peaches get oxidized really quickly. We're going to put the peaches in first. This is going to be a peachy, lots and lots of peaches in this salsa. Adding the rest of the ingredients now. I think we're going to get 2 quarts out of this jar. And pour the rest of the lemon juice over and add in the cilantro. Got a pretty tightly packed jar. Okay, I'm going to use coarsely ground sea salt. I'm going to add that to the mix. And now I'm going to take this full jar here, and I'm going to put it all together in a bowl and mix it all together. And this just helps to slightly macerate the peaches. And we're going to keep this and mix all of these really wonderful flavors together. And we're going to keep this in a dark kind of pantry corner of the kitchen. Let it ferment. I'm going to check it every couple of days, because the fruit, when you're fermenting fruit, it's a little bit different than when you're fermenting vegetables, because the sugars in the fruit, and these are very ripe peaches, the sugars in the fruit will ferment much more quickly than vegetables. Although there is some, I forgot, we got to put it back in. I forgot the fermented hot sauce. How could I forget that? So we're going to add that, give it a good shake. We're going to add a good dash of that, just to give this a little spice. And this is already fermented. So this is only going to add to the brine and really give it a nice spicy flavor. So here we go. Let's load it back up into the jar. All right, here we are, the finished product. And it's so interesting, because I don't know if you can see, it looked like it was going to overload the jar. But now, once the salt gets in there and juices get in, it really settles down, it macerates. And I use these. These are my preferred preserving, or for fermenting. I'll put a link below what the brand is. And now I'm going to give it a good shake. Just let those things, and you don't need to add a weight to salsa because there's going to be so much liquid. I just tend to check on it every couple of days, taste it when it's ready. And this one is going to be ready probably within the next week, I would say. All right, that's it for now. Ready to make another jar of salsa. Enjoy.